Great. I actually was about to move to this topic of AI. In the light of the fact that we among our students there are many foreigners, so they can use, for example, to in order to proofread their cover letters or whatsoever, they can use AI, which is in form of GPT chart, for example, which is actually a language version. Um, However, there have been a lot of discussion as to AI and threat that it may represent. Let's make it as an open question. Do you think AI is dangerous?
I think it is. I don't think it's dangerous in terms of a threat to our jobs as lawyers, but I think it is dangerous, for example, to members of the general public who ask questions of AI instead of seeking legal advice. It is, as you say, it's a language model. It cannot understand what it's saying. It just repeats the information that it finds. Doesn't necessarily mean that what it says is correct.
Exactly. So you don't think it's a big threat as to the profession itself? It's not going to take our jobs.
I think to some degree AI is being integrated into decision making within the legal profession. I know, for example, that a lot of applications are scanned and go through various AI processes. For things like immigration, all of the forms just get scanned through and get sorted based on AI and things like this. But I don't think it's going to replace human decision making.
So it's more about some technical elements of the work, and it possibly makes it better than human because it's automated, right? But when some sort of decision making or creative approach, unusual thinking out of the box, which is actually quite required for a legal profession. Many people think we just need to provide something very standard. Actually, a proper lawyer should find the way to resolve a difficult issue.
This is exactly the point. The law, as everybody always says, it's not black and white. The machines can't see the gray.
So it's more consumer protection, I think. And possibly consumers should be explained very well, that they should be very careful. I've tried to make case summaries using AI. There have been many scandals, maybe you've had in different jurisdictions, that people tried to shortcut their work, so they searched, instead of searching, they actually asked the AI to search for certain information, and it invented the cases, and then those references to those cases were provided to the judges in different jurisdictions. So, and judges eventually did the job well. I've tried to use AI in order to search on the cases, and I'm not using it at all because it actually picks up the name of that case and gets information which it has as to cases with a similar name and completely mixes the facts. So it's like you have a wonderful story, but it's not true, and it's a mixture of several cases with the same names.
Yeah, if you have, for example, a case like one of the R.V. Smith cases, which is such a common name, you have so many cases, Smith. Yeah, I see the point. I've done something similar. I asked, I don't have ChatGPT, but I have Bard, which is the Google equivalent. And I've asked it a lot of legal questions before, and the answers have always been very mixed. There's never been one which was a particularly good answer that would stand up, I think, if questioned.